We are coming up on this live auction in about 10 minutes. We're going to cut to document cam so you can get another view of this beautiful cross stitch.
It is
Sarah.
amazing.
Yeah, that's not a painting, people.
No,
it is a
that's-
cross
That is
stitch.
cross stitch, my
That's
friends.
Phenomenal.
Hundreds and hundreds and thousands of stitches.
Mr. Olson, do you want to go look at it?
I
You wanna go-
do.
Yeah.
Check it out live and in person. What can you report on it live from the field?
No, it's got just like a really, really satisfying texture. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it. Can we go back down to the top? Down. So there's a lot of like, it's not just the cross stitching. There's also a bunch of like detail work in order to add
like wave dimensions.
the wave dimensions, and there is the thing with like analog media that you really get is the physicality of it. You know, like you get a really nice print of a painting, but then you see the actual thing. And it's like, oh, it's
The
three-dimensional.
dimension, the
Yeah.
physicality, the like brush strokes,
Yeah, and
The texture.
You really sort of like there's that is at play here with using like different density of floss, so that the clouds look puffy because they are puffy. No, it's phenomenal. It looks
Beautiful.
amazing.
That's so cool. Ooh, that's a nice angle.
Long-time chat moderator and craft-along supplier. Ooh, that's a good angle.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
We've
Sarah
almost saved up 3 dances for James. We're getting close to
Oh,
3.
he's gonna be so happy.
I know he likes it when we save them for him.
Probably.
Will this be another silent dance for him or a musical dance?
Musical dance. Music.
I heard Ashley say no musical dance.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's how I heard it as
It
well.
will be a musical dance.
I'm sorry, the comma was silent.
How many hours did they say for this one?
Oh,
Oh golly.
Let me see if I can find out.
Sarah.
Sarah's in chat. I'm
Oh, I
sure.
think she said like 1,000. It's
1,000?
like
Yeah.
it's a really a
Or
lot.
200 hours.
200.
Yeah.
Exaggerated.
200?
Exaggerated.
Because we did, yeah, because last night we did the Minish Cap cross stitch, and that one was also like unbelievable in person. The so many amazing cross stitches this year, just tremendous craftsmanship.
200 hours and a number that I don't think I can read. Number of
it's all-
stitches.
Oh,
And it's also
18,190
Yeah.
stitches.
so many stitches.
Jeez.
Are you the guest that we brought in to like sell cross stitches? That seems like your theme.
The cross stitch ringer.
Apparently, this was not in the pitch email, but I think Stealth, like, I don't know, they called up my mom and was like, hey, what crafts did you teach your child? And she's like, well, when he was little, he really loved cross stitch.
Aw.
So when are you gonna submit for the craft along?
Oh,
your
I'm
cross
terrible at it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not any good at it, and I haven't done it since I was like a teen. Because like obviously, you know, you hit a point where all of the hobbies that your mom taught you become profoundly uncool, and then also like it was the 90s. There, yeah.
Is he using a bop it?
Yeah. A lot of cross stitching heroes in the 90s.
No, so it fell off, but it's like the kind of thing like it leaves sort of a lasting impression on you. You know, it's a skill you learn early. Well, I skill very loosely. Like I learned how to cross stitch when I was young, and it's kind of always had a place in my heart ever since.
Aw,
you know.
that's so charming. I meant that genuinely.
Yeah. No,
That
like
was sarcastic.
I've totally like it's the kind of thing that I've totally come around on. Like, you know, it's like when I was a teenager, it's like why did I have all these girly hobbies? I keep getting bullied for them. But then in my 20s, I learned how to crochet just because I had a job that was profoundly boring. And one of my coworkers was like this 70-year-old lady who was crocheting.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I need something to do.
Yeah.
And she's like, just like tosses me a spare hook and a loose skein, and it's like, here's how you do it. And I'm like, okay. So I taught myself how to crochet. I crocheted a necktie.
Would you say you
classic.
were hooked?
Oh.
And then after that, I learned how to knit, and I'm no good at knitting, but I love knitting. But all I do is, like, for me, it's just purely like a thing to do with my hands. So it's like, oh, what project are you working on? Like, I have a giant, unintelligible block of just, I will eventually use up a single skein on a giant sheet of junk that is just purely something to do with my hands that I take out when I, like, get nervous, get bored, when I need to binge like an entire season of a television show for a project I'm working on. But it's like, okay, I need to focus, but I don't want to sit there. Yeah.
When your hands need to stay busy.
Your hands need, yeah. And I'm very much I need to be. If chat can't tell that I'm a fidgety person just from watching me on the couch, then I feel like this makes sense. Yeah.
That's a much better hand solution than snacking, which is mine.
Or like, say, drinking an entire mug full of coffee with a syringe because it's there
Yeah.
and in your hands.
No, I was
Yeah, I realized that dehydrated me.
Yeah, me too.
Did it dehydrate
Yeah.
you?
I
Drinking
drank
out
a
of those
lot
syringes.
more
I got
coffee.
home and I was like, man, I got a headache. And I was like, well, how much liquid did you consume? I don't know, like 101 milliliter syringes of coffee. I never even went through a full cup, and I never went and got water. So it was like,
Yeah.
All right.
I was a real nail biter as a kid.
yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
it took me I finally broke the habit in like my 30s.
It took me having fake nails for 15 years to
Oh,
finally break
so
my nail biting.
Yeah.
It was so bad, like I was biting to like
the core.
the
to
core, bleeding,
Yeah.
everything. It's just, it took 15 years of gel nails every 3 weeks being filled to finally break that.
They don't taste good and don't bite easy.
No, I actually had cracked a nail in half one time by
Ugh.
breaking it. Yeah, it was not great.
Oh, like cracked your own nail bed?
That was underneath the false. And I was like, okay, you need to figure out what to do here because this is not healthy.
Now that we've successfully made chat flinch
Yeah, you will.
thinking about that.